Good morning, friends. According to Institute for the Study of War, in last 24 hours, significant fighting is going on in 5 directions, which is encircled in a map. Ukrainian troops face a really difficult situations in eastern city of Bakhmut. Ukrainian leaders told in a news conference in Poland the Kyiv will take the corresponding decisions to protect them if they risk being encircled by the Russian troops. Ukrainian forces mount a successful counteroffensives in northeast of Avdiivka. According to General Staffs of Ukraine, defenders struck 11 clusters of manpowers, 3 command posts in past day, as well as repelled more than 60 Russian attacks in Avdiivka and Marika. Russian carried out an offensive actions in and around Novoklinov, Peresko, Avdiivka and Krasnoholiska and Marinka, which is unsuccessful. Finland officially became the member of Western military alliances NATO, ending a decades of military non-alignment. 4th April, Finland has become the 31st members of NATO security alliances. Finland share a 1,340 kilometers or 832 miles eastern frontiers with Russia. And after a war in Ukraine begins, Helsinki chose the protections of NATO Article 5, which says an attack on one member is attack on all. In effect, it means if Finland were invaded or attacked, all NATO members, including the US, would come to its aid. Sweden and Finland both bids for the membership on the month of March 2022, but Sweden membership bid is still waiting for approvals. Turkey has delayed the Finland bid to join the Western defensive alliances for a month, complaining that Nordic nations was supporting terrorists. Sweden membership is still being blocked by Ankara over a similar complaint. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskova warned that the Russia would be watching closely what happened in Finland, describing NATO enlargement as a violation of our security and our national threats.
This is an historic day. We welcome Finland as the newest member of our alliance. We will raise the Finnish flag for the first time here at the NATO headquarters. 31 flags flying together as a symbol of our unity and our solidarity.
A well-known Russian military blogger, Tatarsky, was killed by a bomb blast in a St. Petersburg cafe on a Sunday, in what appears to be the second assassination on the Russian soil of a figure closely associated with the war in Ukraine. Friends, Tatarsky is not the real name of the bloggers. The real name is Maxim Fomin. Maxim Fomin was notorious for his vehement supports for the invasions of Ukraine, where he regularly called for the Russia to commit a total war and advocate for extremely violence that include war crimes. His motto line is, "We will defend everyone's, we will kill everyone's, we will loot whomever we need to, and everything's we will just as we like it." Russian investigator on Tuesday formally charged Trepova, a 26-year-old woman, with terrorism over killing an influential pro-war military bloggers. A newly published video circulations on a Russian media showed Tatarsky taking a statuette out of a box, a small figures in which likeliness is painted as a gold, followed by what appears to be an explosion. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky and his wife arrived in Poland for a state visit that is meant as a gesture of thanks to the neighboring nation for its crucial supports in Ukraine defense against Russian invasions. Zelensky won a new place of military and economical cooperations. Poland sent 6 MiG-29 fighter jets, self-propelled mortars, Piorun's air defense systems, and personal carriers. Polish president has awarded Poland highest and oldest order of White Eagles. Zelensky has decided to order the Ukrainian soldiers who defend their homeland and independence. At last, we pay tribute to the fighters of freedoms of Ukraine and Europe. Glory to Ukraine.